What is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Didn't have time to schedule my live today, but I'm still here. I'm still on time. Just gonna get myself set up. All right, got my coffee. I've got everything under control in the grow tent today. It's a good day in the grow tent. What is up? Wow. Clearly I can't talk just yet. What is up, Pro Pyro? Happy Wednesday. Check your Instagram DMs. So I was just saying it's a wonderful day in the grow tent. I came down here this morning to, good morning, yes, check your Instagram messages, but, oh no, you deleted it. Okay, well, we'll have to figure out a way to connect. That's too bad, but I like seeing pictures of your garden. Well, today's a great grow tent. I came down here a couple of hours earlier. Yeah, you should. Well, only if you want to. Do whatever you want. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I just enjoy connecting with people in the community. But yeah, so I came down here a little early today in the grow tent, and I just to kind of connect with my plants again, you know, get some nutrients, get things hand pollinated a little bit, and just kind of overall assess everything going on in the grow tent, just to make sure everything's under control. And I had a moment where I was like, oh my God, I can't believe I did. I mean, I have those moments every day, but today I really had one of those moments. And it was, yeah, I put some music on, and I just spent some time kind of assessing all the plants, looking at everything, making sure everything's under control. So I was in the middle of feeding my plants in the buckets. I put in some CalMag a little ago, and now I'm going to be adding my bloom. So my first bucket system is currently on the, I know it's backwards, I know you guys can't see it, but I'll show you anyways. It's the bloom 487, and then I add in, before that I add in the CalMag. What's up, Piautis? Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I was just saying it's a beautiful day in the grow tent. We've got a lot of beautiful things happening. I've got a couple updates for you guys, so I'm just mixing up my nutrients. What's up, Ray? And what's up, Hank? Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you. All right, so I am just going to put in my nutrients into the first bucket system. We also have to get our towers. I filled them with CalMag this morning. That's been circulating for several hours, and I'm going to be adding, have I fixed the leaks? I'll show you guys, not quite, kind of, sort of. So yeah, I got to add in some nutrients to my towers as well, so BRB. Filming some content, and I discovered that one of my cuttings was like rotting or something while in the bucket system, so I took it out, and I'm just gonna trash it. So yeah, I've got something going on still. I still have leaks to fix. I don't know where they're coming from. Thank you so much, Hank. Appreciate you. You know, it's a work this morning. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pop in for like 5 minutes, and then I realized, oh my gosh, there's so much to do that It is almost like a full-time job, you guys, just to take care of it, especially now. All our systems are full, all systems a go, and we got a lot going on. But now that I'm monitoring the environment, so I have an update. I actually reached out else because I'm not 100% sure if I've got the right positioning, but I did move my monitor, my Pro. So if you guys are, I guess we'll kind of kick off a little bit of the tent tour. So I don't know if you guys remember, but the pulse was hanging right here before. Just put it here because it was easily accessible. One of the first things it says in the manual is don't put it under direct light. It'll heat the device and then you won't get an accurate reading. And so they said don't put it directly under the lights, but also put it in the center of your grow. So I put it hanging from here in the center of my grow. And now I don't know, like it's not super hot. I could lower it more. I'm not sure, but I'm getting much better environment readings, if you will, not directly under the lights, more in the center of the grow. So it's between both grow lights. It's not under any particular light. It's between both of them, kind of hanging down. So I don't know if that's the right positioning. We'll find out. I just kind of sent them a message with a picture and asked because hopefully if the positioning is okay, then that means we're right on track with the environment. Last night I was just monitoring things, and I also did another spectral reading. So we are at 500 ppfd right now, which is I think the average for our seedlings as well as our mature plants. And then I'm just plugging my phone in. And we're also at around 75 or 76 degrees. It fluctuates, which is pretty good. Now, again, I don't know if that's because it's too close to the lights, but yeah, we'll find out. If it's in the right spot, I definitely have things on track, that's for sure. What's up, Krogan? Okay, I saw your comment. I didn't get the chance to respond to it. How are you doing is a better question. Forget where you're located, but I know that you had a crazy storm. How are your plants? How is your garden? How are you? Yeah, there's been some crazy weather blowing through, and I know a lot of people's gardens have been affected. Minnesota. Well, hopefully you're all right, and hopefully your garden's okay, because that sucks. You know, sometimes it could take a lot to recover if it's a big storm. So, yeah, guys. So if the pulse is in the right position, then I've got everything is on track. The temperature's right, the humidity's okay. Everything else looks okay from what I know, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to continue to monitor it throughout the day. I'm kind of just going to wait for a response from their team just to see if they can help me position it properly. And once I have that on track, then I'll show you guys the results of where I'm at in terms of environment. But we are in much better shape than I was at the start of this grow, so I am quite excited. Yes, goat. It was an upside down for a while, thanks. Well, I wish you a speedy recuperation of your garden. Yeah, you know, that's the part with Mother Nature is she doesn't discriminate, so when there's a storm, everybody gets hit, everything gets hit. So that's the nice thing sometimes about the indoor garden. I mean, it comes with its challenges, right? But so yeah, things are quite on track. When I got into the tent this morning, I was pretty impressed with myself. I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, there's always opportunity for improvement, definitely in my case, but getting better. You know, just yesterday, I was having a salad from the tower. Was it yesterday? No, a couple days ago. And I was like, you know, my finally tasting crunchy. For a while there, it was super, super tender. And bet you it was because I was too afraid to implement CalMag. I don't know. Honestly, I just got so I got so consumed with the comments online, and so I just didn't use it. And now that I'm using it, I'm like, wow, everything's growing. What's up, Les? Les the Tomato Whisperer. I saw a couple pictures of their tomatoes this thing, and wow, if you guys haven't already, go check out the Purple Galaxy tomato. Now that is a cool variety. Very, very cool. Very, very exciting, Krogan. Signs of flower. Very cool. I wonder how your plants have been doing. Have you also had extremely high temperatures? Because in my case, I've had high temperatures, but for some reason, I have my neighbor's tree is kind of growing more and it's getting in the way, and my dahlias aren't getting enough sun, and so they're just starting to bloom now. And you know, when you garden, it really puts time into perspective, as well for me particularly, because now that I'm doing my outdoor garden, it's like I'm just starting to get an abundance of flowers, and next thing I know, I'm like, holy crap, we're August this weekend. Like, I just started getting flowers, and summer technically is over end of August. I know it'll go into September, but it's over. I can't believe it. Time flies. And then, you know, I think about my life and I'm like, oh my gosh, I only have 50 summers left. So I'm like, it just really puts time into perspective. What's up, Free Thinker? Les says, I ordered seeds for 3 more varieties. Fun. I can't get enough of ordering seeds. So, yeah, I don't know. Time is just flying. And so, thank goodness I have indoor garden and the outdoor garden, so that when one is kind of on the off season, I can focus on the other, because I can't imagine my life without a garden, honestly. Anyways, so yeah, being said, the indoor garden's doing well. The outdoor garden, not so much. I've got Japanese beetles destroying all of my stuff. Maybe I'll take you guys out there tomorrow or something and show you. Unless I harvest tonight, we'll see. But yeah, I've got quite a bit of stuff growing, and I want to let it fill out and kind of mature, like the flowers specifically. But they're just getting so chewed up that if I don't pick them soon, there's not going to be any point. Yeah, I have quite a few more years. Yes, I do. Thank goodness. We all, you know, time, but we all, I think, feel the same way about time. It's precious. So you got to make it count. So that's why everybody should have a garden. Anyways, I'm going to take you guys on a tent tour, show you what's new in the garden. Got a lot of good stuff growing on. All right, so our lettuce seeds have already started to sprout. I had one eggplant seedling that was almost dying, and then I don't know if you guys can see, but there are new roots starting to develop, so we're gonna leave it tucked in just for a little while longer. I just tuck the bottom in so that the roots can continue to grow, and yeah, I've got my lettuce seeds that are starting to sprout, which is pretty exciting. Honestly, as soon as I open the humidity dome, it just smells like garlic because these are garlic chives. It smells so strong. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Thank you so much. I'll take it. Yeah, this is the green tower, or the orange. Wow, the orange tower. Well, it may as well be green. It's looking more and more bare every day, just because I'm harvesting every day, and it's maybe this weekend to get it cleaned up. We'll see. Yellow tower, I've been harvesting from it every day. I actually brought a friend some herbs the other day and jalapeno, and she's like, holy crap, jalapeno is so spicy. So yeah, guys, the herbs are delicious. The salad tower, the green tower, looks awesome. It is really coming along, and again, I've already been harvesting all the outer leaves every day, just to, you know, get my fix. I finally have the chicory changing color, which is pretty cool, and we've got some blushed butter oak lettuce, which is starting to turn red. But yeah, guys, this is 4 weeks of growth, and we're already harvesting, so it's pretty cool. You get 4 weeks, and then I don't know how long it'll last. We'll see. I just keep harvesting the outer leaves and then allowing the lettuce to continue to grow, and I just keep eating. It's the tower that keeps on giving, but we'll see. You know, sometimes I'm like, oh, let me wait till the head fills out and then harvest it once it fills out, but in this case, it's so hard not to eat as you go. So that's what I've been doing, and you know, hopefully keeping the ends of the tent cooler is a possibility so that I can keep it from bolting. I'm going to try to figure out how to kind of modify the outer ends of the tent to try to keep them cooler, growing cool weather crops in the grow towers. But look at that growth. Isn't that insane? Oh, we're matching today, me and the green tower. I've seen chicory growing. People roast the roots and grind it up to make coffee. I mean, don't yuck somebody's yum, but ew. That doesn't sound very good. While I'm here, these are the flowers we harvested a couple days ago, I think 2 days ago. So this one is from the grow tower. It was in the yellow grow tower. These were all in the buckets, but they look so good. And so nice to have flowers that aren't completely chewed up by bugs because we grew them indoors. All right. So I am sensing a harvest in my near future, aka tonight. Look at all these ripe tomatoes, you guys. I've got cluster up there, cluster down here, cluster over here, cluster over there, cluster over here, another one over there. Oh my goodness. So we've got so much that's ready. I've got a cluster in here, some orange ones over there that are ready to go. So yeah, I'm gonna harvest some probably tonight. When I stand back, you can kind of get a general idea. This area is starting to ripen, and after I got off yesterday's live, I pruned a bit more. I still have to get this guy clipped up here, but other than that, everything else is pretty tucked into the trellis. But yeah, Les, I'm not gonna say that out loud because I don't want to, you know, get flagged for profanity. But yes, I've got quite a bit of tomato, and we've got a lot of flowers as well. And this is the other side of things. I kind of pruned a little bit, but I also want to kind of let them go wild so that I can get some tomato. But cluster luck. No, you know what it is, you guys? Because I've been monitoring the light intensity now and the PPFD, I actually increased my lights, and now we're at 500 PPFD. I'm gonna leave it there for now because we still got the seedlings, which I'll get to in a minute. Wow, in a minute. But yeah, so ever since I increased the lights, I got flowers, 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 like flowers everywhere, you guys. We got a lot of growth happening ever since I increased the lights. Moving down the line, the next thing I think I'm going to be harvesting is probably this cucumber. Yes, lots of new growth, and this is because of the increase. Same thing with the cucumbers. I've got Well, first of all, I'll show you these. So look how fat that one is. It's so big. So that's one cucumber. I'll be harvesting in the next day or so. There's the other one, and I've got a couple up here growing, which this is the most cucumbers I've had on a plant at once. And then we've got some new growth. So again, the light increase is everything, because now I've got new cucumbers growing down there. We got a lot of new growth. So now that I increase the lights too, I feel the need to constantly be wearing my sunglasses. I'm working in here because it's really, really bright. So yeah, back to the tomatoes. I'll just show you this side. Oh my gosh, how cute. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Yeah, I might harvest those tonight. Cucumber tomato salad. Everything just 100% from the garden. Beautiful. So yeah, back to the tomatoes. As you can see, a lot of new growth happening. A lot of new tomatoes also growing. A lot of large clusters. You know, early days they were maybe 6 tomatoes per cluster or like that, but now we're getting quite a few, which is quite exciting. And then again, just a ton of new flowers, new growth. Look at all, wow, so many new flowers, my goodness. So I don't know why I'm so amazed like that the sun is for, right? But I'm just amazed that one little adjustment, my garden just kind of, it gave it what it needed, the kick in the butt that it needed to really move things along. So wow, what a change. So those are the tomatoes. As for the flowers, I kind of just pruned it a little yesterday. I tried to just take care of these lower leaves, and I mean, it's growing quite large. So this is one plant here. We got quite a few blooms per plant. It's actually insane. And then I've got the second plant here and a third one there. And then I tried to clean these up a little more yesterday. So after I got off the live yesterday, I spent quite a bit of time kind of cleaning things, moving things around, pruning, just really tending to the garden. And so these are, I mean, overnight they just got massive. And we've got some crazy tubers growing. Look at this. It's like exploding through the net pot. So these are dahlia flowers, and no flowers yet, but maybe soon, you guys, maybe soon, very, very soon. I'm guilty of opening the leaves to see if there's any blooms. So those are the dahlias. The strawberries, oh my goodness, you guys, the strawberries are doing so good. So these are our clones. We cloned them using 2 different methods. This one we just stuck in water. We separated it from the mother plant. We separated the runner with a growth node from the mother plant prior to it rooting, and it rooted. So then we put it in the bucket system, and then same day we also put it in a root ball. So obviously we've got more of a root system with this one, but both are thriving and well on their way to eventually fruiting. And then there's our third clone, which is doing great. So the strawberries, oh, I gotta get down for this one because the strawberries, I don't want to bend them too much to show you, but check it out, you guys. Now it's kind of tough to see, but we did pollinate correctly, and it's growing, and today it started to change color. So I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on one second here. I'll try to zoom in for you. It's to turn red. I don't know if that's going to be the full size. I don't think so. Hopefully it continues to grow. But yeah, and then we've got a bunch of little babies growing. All these are little strawberries growing, our first aeroponic strawberries. The plant is doing exceptionally well. Whoa, just knocked over something here. The plant is doing exceptionally well. I've got so many flowers. I have to like really take my time to hand pollinate because I don't want to miss any. So I took about 15 minutes this morning and I just really took my time, hand pollinated everything. But yeah, behind every leaf is either flower or emerging cluster. Like, look at that. We've got all these flowers that are going to be happening soon. Yeah, so there's a big difference. Oh, thank you so much for saying that, Les, and thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I am just elated, you guys. Elated. Finally, some strawberries. So very exciting stuff. And then not too far from one exciting thing is another. There's the watermelon. So this now is like a softball, maybe a little smaller than a softball. But yeah, it looks good. It's growing every day. And I'm happy with the results. Now, I don't know what's going on with the other plants. Maybe there's like some kind of nutrient deficiency, but you know, we're slowly getting flowers, but it's just growing very slowly. So we have flowering and stuff, just don't know what's happening. Yeah, like a baseball. Is a softball bigger than a baseball? I thought a softball was smaller than a baseball. But yeah, like a baseball. Okay, so I rotated the pepper plant today just to make it easier for me to walk through. I also kind of tried to spread the buckets out as much as I could. So the Chinese 5-color pepper plant is doing, again, exceptionally well. It is starting to ripen, so as you can see, we've got a lot of different colors happening. So for those of you that are new here, they start off as purple and they kind of evolve into a deep red. Once they're red, they're ready to harvest. But yeah, we've got kind of, well, this is gonna be orange soon, but we've almost got all the colors. And I've got one back there as well. It's hard to see, but it is starting to turn orange right down there. So we do have all the colors starting to happen, which is quite exciting. Where is it? There it is. Orange. Yes, Let totally is. Look how gorgeous she's doing. She's so beautiful. Wow. I love her. So yeah, the plant is doing very, very well. I'm really happy with all the colors, the way everything looks. We've got a bit of orange in there. Very freaking cool, you guys. This is what I've been waiting for, is all that color. And it's just getting quite tall, and yeah, it's just doing really well. These are, again, jalapenos. And I also just kind of shifted over my other jalapeno plant. It's kind of tipping over here. Well, I'll have to figure that out. But yeah, there's, oh no. I literally just sat on a seedling. Wow. All right, so here are the bell peppers. They're finally starting to ripen. So we got a bright red one. I think this one's gonna be orange. We've got our yellow one back here. Tons of new growth happening. We've got new ones growing somewhere here. But again, ever since the light increase, I'm getting a lot more growth. Where is it? Oh yeah, there's a new one growing here. And new babies in there. Got our yellow one there. And what's up, G Mama? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. That reminds me of the Simple Minds song, Alive and Kicking. I don't know that song. Maybe if I hear it, I'll know it. What's up, Use Your Brain? Thank you so much. Appreciate you. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of growth happening, some ripening, some new peppers growing, and yeah, I think these are just green ones. So it's actually great. We've got one plant of each color and some new ones coming along over here. And I've got, what else did I want to show you guys? Oh yeah, gonna hop around here. I put my lemon seedling here so it can get more lights. What's up, Mia? Thank you for joining. Happy Wednesday, you guys. So these are the ancho poblano peppers. We've got tons of new ones growing, which is insane because it's like the branches span so wide. Look how wide this plant is. It goes from here to here. It is massive, and the poblanos are still continuing to grow in size, and yeah, they're doing great. Use your brain. I did not start using pool noodles yet. But I did get 4-inch foam collars, so my second bucket system able to completely omit the clay. And this bucket system, I'm gonna try to hand pick out the clay and replace it with a foam collar because I'm just ready to get rid of the clay. So second bucket system, these are our new foam collars. So if you guys were with me last weekend, we transferred, but by the way, that is a great idea. Use your brain. You definitely use your brain. I'm going to be doing that and trying it for my grow towers. So yeah, the eggplant seedlings, we transferred them last weekend. They are doing really, really well. So they've grown quite a bit overnight, to be honest with you. 2 of them didn't make it, which is totally fine. But we've got one here, one here, one there. So yeah, they're doing quite well. And then we've got our bell pepper seedlings. I accidentally totally leaned on / sat on this one like 2 seconds ago, but it seems to be okay. So yeah, the bell pepper seedlings, it's like, oh my gosh, they grow up so fast. They're doing very, very well. I'm really, really happy with the result. We've got some happy roots, happy roots. And I'm gonna go around the other way to show you guys the rest. You guys, look at our cucumber plants. How crazy is this? I just transferred these 3 weeks ago and they're already like all the way up the trellis. So it's gonna be time soon to train them back down. But yeah, this is crazy. So I've got one plant that's kind of going along this way. The second one is going right up here, and then the third and the fourth behind it. So I've got 4, I don't know what varieties they are, they're all different varieties. And then I've got 5 more down this way. So this one is already fruiting, which is crazy. So I pollinated it this morning. We're gonna pollinate it again just to make sure it's been done properly. This isn't even on bloom fertilizer yet, so I'm like, damn, should I get it into these buckets so that it can get the proper nutrients? But it's already quite established onto the trellis. So I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll start transiting these guys. It's just that the eggplants down there are still so baby that I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. But yeah, so we've got cucumber plant here. This is one right here. It's going all the way up the trellis. And prune these, you guys. We got one over here. Excuse me. One over here. And this one over here is gonna start to go up on the trellis. Now, take a look at these, you guys. So this one was severely overwatered. I've since adjusted the watering schedule. I don't know, is that overwatering? I think so, right? Oh God, I hope so. Nothing else had that, so. What's up, Gauged Grower? Happy hump day. So yeah, I mean, I think it's overwatering, and also it could be, do you guys remember I left the lid open and the leaves got wet? I think they could have gotten burnt. Maybe I should just prune them off. You know what? I'm gonna prune them off. I'm gonna prune them off. But anyways, check this out. Look how huge these leaves are. This plant is growing like crazy. No, pro pyro. Hump day means like the week is like a hill and you made it over the hump, like difficult part of the week. So then you're closer to the weekend. So people say happy hump day. Oh my goodness. I don't know how to turn on the live chat replay, and I probably won't, even if I figured it out. So I know you're not supposed to really prune off your damaged leaves, but I'm doing it anyways because I don't know what the heck this is. I think it's from overwatering. All right. Yeah, I don't know what that's from, but hopefully it doesn't happen. I don't know. Maybe I got to reduce the watering even more, or is it like too much with the lights? I don't know, you guys. I probably shouldn't even be pruning that off. I don't know why I just did that, but it's bothering me. I'm scared. All right, whatever. We'll continue to assess, but it's already starting to flower, which is wild. But I think there's anything wrong with it. Like the roots look so good. So good. Look how nice those roots look, you guys. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Holy moly. Those roots look frickin' good. Ugh, sometimes I'm so proud of myself. But I know it's because they're still young. You still gotta wait before I can F them up. All right, so we've got our honeydew here, and we've got our cantaloupe here, and both of which are coming along nicely. Thank you so much, Use Your Brain. Honestly, I spend all my time in here really trying to keep things clean. Like even that is like, gotta pick those up. I try to, everything as clean as possible. We've got our tomato clones. They're doing great. Nice roots happening. Everything's good, healthy. I'm happy. Yes, they look so good. And so those are the buckets, you guys. And then our little bell pepper seedlings. So everything's looking real good. Yes, I wear my glasses under the lights. I don't have actual like grow room glasses. I just wear my sunglasses, but you know, it helps. I don't want to constantly be adjusting the lights, especially when they're on their waking hours cycle, you know? So yeah, everything's looking so good. I'm feeling happy. Obviously, there's a few things that I need to adjust within the garden. I need to get foam collars in these 4-vessel plant pots because it'll probably also extend the life of my grow if I start implementing them now versus just for my future grows. The hydroclay, it does cause a lot of issues in my system, and so I'm hopeful that I'll be able to keep it much more clean and just not have any issues. Use Your Brain says, I was at the local farmers market past Saturday. I tried cantaloupe microgreens. Very tasty. I never knew that was a thing. Microgreens are delish. Okay, so I have so many seeds for microgreens. And yes, cantaloupe microgreens are great. I have a lot of seeds. And every time I try microgreens, I either let them dry out or I overwater them till they mold. And so there's like a certain balance where you don't want to overwater them, but you also don't want to introduce too much oxygen because they do need to stay moist. And so I don't know why. I don't know how I can figure all this out, and I can't just figure out microgreens. It's not that difficult, but I don't know why. I just can't figure it out. I got to keep trying. Um, it's great of you to protect yourself from overexposure from the light intensity. It can cause cataract. Yes, I try to be as careful as possible. But sometimes I'm working in here for an extended period of time and then I just completely turn down the lights. Go to a hydroponic store. Some carry glasses for LED lights. Yes, I should. Good idea. Mofiz says, I think you're super cool, but you are growing vegetables mostly. Yes. A lot of people ask me if I'm growing cannabis. No, not yet. Maybe one day. We'll see. Yeah, now I'm realizing, okay, other than the grow towers, that's it for this run. We're not going to be planting anything new. We're still going to have a lot of firsts happening, so it's not like I don't get to ride the high for a little longer. I've never gotten to the point of getting fruit with cantaloupe and honeydew, and so I am excited to finally have a first with those, and also the eggplant. I've never less than made me laugh. I got it on one eye, got new lens. Oh no, that sucks, Pro Pyro. Here, yeah, it's important to be super, super careful, especially with your eyesight. Well, with anything for that matter, even like headphones and whatever, you gotta be careful. So yeah, I don't know what this is on my leaves. I think it is from overwatering. I think it's like the plant just getting watered more than it can transpire, I guess. I don't know. I hope it's not anything else. I'll have to look into that. Poppy plants. No, no, I don't have poppy plants. I have poppy seeds to grow poppy flowers, but no poppy plants. Just food in here right now, and a couple of zinnia dahlia flowers. But the goal is to be able to grow grow my own food all year round. So yeah, I actually have a spare phone down here, and I'm gonna look up what that is. So I have this weird bubbling on my leaves. And I hope it's not, like, I don't think it's a fungus or anything. I think that's overwatering. I know with peppers it's called edema. And I know that it can cause this type of bubbling on your plants. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna Google it. What do overwatered... Okay, so I don't know if that's overwatering. What do you guys think? It's called edema. That's what I thought. It's when the leaves can't, I guess, transpire the water fast enough, right? Yeah, I don't know. It looks like little bumps. So whatever, I got rid of them and I did reduce the watering, so I don't know why I had it on. Maybe, you know what, maybe I'm gonna reduce it a little more. I'm gonna take you guys with me just because that still shouldn't be happening, and there was a new leaf where it was continuing to happen, and so I'm just gonna move this out of the way. All right. So it went from 30 seconds on to 1 minute off, and then 25 seconds on. I'm going to reduce it to 20. Oops, that's 20 minutes. I'm going to reduce it to 20 seconds because I do have yellowing on the peppers as well. Salt concentration. See, I don't add any. Well, I do, like it's in the nutrients, but I can't. All right, so 1 minute. All right, 20 seconds on, minute off. Because even with my peppers, a little yellow, it could be overwatering. So we'll see. I'm not 100% sure, but hopefully we can deal with it and mitigate the issue. Because, yeah, it could also be, I should check my pH. The pH could be off. I didn't add the full recommended amount of nutrients yet, so I definitely need to check my ppm. Use Your Brain says, funny thing, I started off my grow experience with cannabis. We had 88 plants at all times. Wow, 4 of us had licenses and could have 22 plants each, a beautiful forest. That sounds incredible. Honestly, the more plants, the better. I love it, even though, so it's not that I'm overwhelmed, it's just I realize how much I truly have when I do these tent tours and I forget to show you guys a section. And then sometimes I forget I have things growing, like get here in the morning, I check everything, and then I'm like, wait a second, I forgot to check the eggplant. I have eggplant growing, or oh my gosh, I forgot to check my second cucumber, or whatever. So yeah, it's funny, but it's really nice to have a beautiful forest. Like you said, use your brain. Do you still have that beautiful forest? And if so, how growing? And if not, well, happy growing too, I'm sure. Oh wow, your kiwi plant died because the soil's pH went up. What caused the soil's pH to go up? What's up, Callie Style? Thank you for joining. What's up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. I was just saying, it's a beautiful day in the grow tent. We're gonna get some hand pollinating done. We're gonna do the strawberries first. I'll take you guys around. Oh no, I want to try, I mean, I don't even like kiwi, but I just want to see what I can grow. And don't come at me, I know a lot of people love kiwi. I just, yeah, I don't know. I want to see what's possible to grow, but I'm not a huge kiwi fan. All right, get you guys. Yeah, I wonder what they need. There's a lot of things I want to grow in here, but the challenge is because everything's a shared system, you got to, you know, consider everything's needs and kind of average things out. And so ideally you want to plant things that have similar requirements. Woo! Dropped you guys. So for those of you that just joined right now, I'm hand pollinating my strawberry plant. My intention was to purchase Albion strawberry seeds. Apparently, they're the easiest variety to grow aeroponically because they just grow super abundant. They're ever-bearing and variety. So I ordered them off Etsy, and when I got the packet, it just said strawberry seeds. It didn't say organic. It didn't say the variety. It didn't say anything. So I don't know if it was just like a sketchy place and I didn't get what I purchased, or if I did, I don't know. But it's producing, and so eventually I'll have to look up the variety once it grows to its full size to see if I actually got what I what I ordered. So again, if for the best flavored and shaped and overall the best developed fruit, you want multiple flower interactions when pollinating, and so we have several flowers. So I just kind of daily do a little look through the plant just to check for any flowers that I'm missing. And the goal is just to gently, whoo, shoot, I dropped the paintbrush. The goal is just to gently rub the pollen from the stamen to the pistils. And I just do that a few times a day just to make sure it's been done properly. In the past, I don't get a lot of pollen on my plants when I'm trying to hand pollinate, but this round I don't have a shortage of pollen, that is for sure. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the cucumbers. Yeah, it's crazy. I gotta start looking into these things because there's a lot of stuff I want to grow in the tent, but I'll have to plan accordingly for different pH levels and such. All right, so now I've got my other paintbrush and I've got a cucumber growing right here, which is so crazy already. This isn't even on the right nutrients yet, so we're gonna have to adjust that. So the one with the cucumber growing out of it is the female flower, and the one right underneath it is a male flower. So the goal is to move the pollen from the male flower. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a good angle for you guys. You want to move the pollen from the male flower to the female flower in order to pretty much fertilize it so that you get fruit. So this is a male flower. I'm going to just rub the center and transfer the pollen to the female flower, which again is the one with the cucumber growing at the base. Raise you guys up a little bit. All right, that should I hand pollinate, use your brain. Well, not unfortunately, but I don't have any pollinators in here. So I do pollinate everything by hand. If I don't do it correctly, then I don't get fruit. And so it has become, a bit of a task. It's something I've got to do daily and stay on top of it. So we just grabbed some pollen here from another flower. What's up, Tristan? And I'm just transferring it here. Where else? I'm gonna clock all the the female flowers. Oh, there's one right there. So do I have a flower that I can pollinate with? So yeah, I just do that a few times. I do my rounds just to make sure I've successfully pollinated everything. And that's it, you guys. I do that every morning, every afternoon. I do it a couple times a day. I do it just to make sure I've done it, and then sometimes I'll do it an additional time in the afternoon because apparently there is an optimal time for hand pollinating when it's when the flower is open, and I guess it's ripe for pollination. Like, I guess it's producing the most amount of pollen at its peak hour during the day. And so yeah, that's the time to pollinate. So typically right before I get on these lots, the optimal time when they've had the time to rise with the sun, and they yeah, the flowers like really open as the day goes on. And yes, coffee with the fresh princess. What a great way to spend coffee time with you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. You should add ladybug beetles. They also eat aphids. Yes, so I try to keep it super, 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 super clean in here. I have had thrips, so I know the challenge. The PTSD is real. But yeah, I would, but because it's in the home, I don't want bugs flying around and, you know, any loose ladybugs hanging around, and the next thing you know, I have like a ladybug infestation. So I try just to do my best to keep it super clean. Yesterday I did quite clean in here. I scrubbed everything. You know, even mid-grow, I'd use water, warm water with a little bit of soap, just to kind of, you know, clean off the floors, clean off the walls. And I vacuumed here, cleaned off all the bucket tops. As you guys know, I moved a Pulse Pro to see if I can get a more accurate place for it. So yeah, yesterday was like a big maintenance day. Today it's going to continue. There's still quite a bit I need to do. I need to just clean the algae off towers, and just take a better look at my pepper plants, you know, clock all the peppers that are growing, make sure everything's growing right. And especially when it comes to peppers, I'm trying to limit the number of peppers per plant so that I can actually get a large size pepper. My last couple of grows with aeroponic peppers, they're funny. They grow abundantly, but they grow super small. So I had several people reach out and say, no more than 7 peppers per plant. Pinch off any additional flowers. So I got to go around and do that. But yeah, there's quite a few things. I also need to look into a dehumidifier and add 3 to 5 males or 3 to 5 females. That's actually not a bad idea. I could, and I think they're pollinators too, right? Then that would take care of the pollinating. But yeah, I could just see myself walking in the tent and all of a sudden you hear crunch. Oops, stepped on a ladybug. Anyways, so yeah, I did find some ladybugs outside when I was cutting the grass, and I tossed them in my flower garden and let them get to work and do their thing. So yeah, guys, that's really new in the grow tent. Les says those 3 varieties of tomatoes I ordered are Cosmic Eclipse, Violet Jasper, cherry tomatoes, and Japanese black. I don't want to hear anything about Japanese. I'm thinking about Japanese beetles right now because they're attacking. And if any of you guys have tips or tricks, I know neem oil is great. I'm going to have to try that. But what's up, Mr. Organics? Good afternoon. If you guys haven't already, you should go check out the Garden Cultivation Network and go subscribe. They've got their Cultivator of the Week interview tonight, which is pretty exciting. And on Fridays they've got the Show Your Grow, which is very, very cool. So I'll have to get my garden on there and show my grow, because you guys know how much I love showing my garden, especially now that everything's doing so well. But yeah, those sound like really cool varieties, Les. Keep us posted as to how they're doing. The group is called the Garden Cultivation Network. Jorge Cervantes tonight. Exciting. Or Jorge, I think it's Jorge, right? Yeah, Mr. Organics, if you don't mind maybe sharing the link in the chat to GCN, and everybody can go check it out. Honestly, it's really great. I really enjoy watching you guys' lives. And yes, the Garden Cultivation Network. Go check them out. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It is always a good time. Somebody's asking, huh? I was just talking, so Mr. Organics, who's in this chat, is the host of the Garden Cultivation Network with Sea Bunny Grows. And every Wednesday and Friday they do a live show on YouTube showcasing different cultivators and different grows. Show Your Grow segment where people, various growers from everywhere, show their garden. And so just reminding people to go check out their YouTube and like, share, and subscribe. You won't regret it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's a really good day. I'm very happy with my garden, but obviously so many more opportunities for improvement. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. But until then, You guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Maybe we'll start some new seeds tomorrow, some more stuff for the grower. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, or maybe it'll be an outdoor update. I don't know. I will keep you guys posted. But everyone have a great day. Just in the chat. Anyways, yeah, you guys have an awesome day. Happy Wednesday. If I don't see you tomorrow, have a wonderful rest of your week. Sending you all sunshine and positive vibes, and we'll see you tomorrow.